Customer service is about communicating. You have to have a level of understanding of what the customer's wants and needs are, both now and what they're going to be tomorrow.
We need to listen to our customers. I think that's very important.
Knowing what the customer wants is probably a really good starting point, so that we're not servicing them with something that we think is a good idea and they don't have any requirement for.
When we know what our customers want, we can actually design products or create processes for that customer.
And that they're going to be happy with it. We're not introducing further complexity to their lives.
They want that reassurance that that they're in safe hands and we're going to manage them with their best interests in mind.
You also want to make sure that you're very consistent.
Each time they call through, they get the same level of service.
I try and think of the customer behind the deal. It's not just a broker trying to escalate a bit of paperwork. There's a customer behind that may be sitting, in the van waiting to move into their house.
Is to get the staff that we work with to understand that there is a customer at the end of it.
For me as a customer, I want to be heard and I want to be understood.
So if I get that type of service, I'll be very happy.
The key thing is about getting past the doing what the customer has asked for and understanding what they really need.
And I also think not just listening, but actually doing something about it, because we can all be great listeners and say yes, 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 but actually taking on taking on that feedback and making it move forward.
And if there's going to be problems that affect them, making sure that they know in advance and are aware of all the impacts to them.
We don't want to be in a situation where we can promise things to a particular client and we're not going to deliver.
From time to time, some things do go wrong, and if they do, acknowledging our mistakes and letting the customer know what we've put in place to prevent these from happening again.
If we're open and honest with them, I think they would accept that better than, trying to put some spin around it.
So at the end of the day, it's about really listening, being out there, listening to what they're saying and taking on board what they say, even if it isn't necessarily what you want to hear. Actually taking that on board and saying, well, what can we do to improve this experience?